It's time for baseball on MLB Network from our nation's capital. Welcome inside Nationals Park. Today, it's the second of this three-game series between the New York Mets and the Washington Nationals. It's a battle of elite pitchers next on MLB Network. Tanner Roark will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, he's had good success against left-handed hitters, hitting under 250 against him. When you're having that kind of success against the left-handers, you're going to be in a lot of games.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for the Mets, shortstop, number 13.
And the first pitch of the afternoon is taken for ball one, and we are underway at the Beltway. HR, these Nationals, as they take the field here today, they've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matt, this is a real...
Oh, hang on now. This ball is smoked to right, and I don't think this one's coming back. No chance. It's gone. So a solo home run here on just the second pitch of the ball game. 8th home run on the season for him, and the Mets are on the board first, 1-0.
First batter of the game, and he hits a home run. Now, this is not what those home fans were expecting. They're not even in the seats yet, and you find yourself down 1-0.
Coming to the plate now, Curtis Granderson, as we run you the numbers to see the splits between July and August.
Granderson.
First delivery to him on the way. And that misses, ball one. And set up behind the plate, Rusty Valentine, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew for this one.
Matt, my man, Rusty Valentine. I just like saying the name, Rusty Valentine. Okay, I'm supposed to talk about what he calls. Look, he's a little accurate on the corners. He's not going to give you much, but he's accurate. But if you go up and down, you might get some calls.
His career line against Roark up until this point, 7 hits in 29 at-bats. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Waiting his turn on deck, Yoenis Cespedes. A take there by Granderson as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
And with the bases empty and 3 balls, I think they were probably just saying, hey, we're not going to compound our mistakes here. Better issue a free pass and give him something to drive.
Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night. From the stretch. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Runner at first is Granderson here with nobody out. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Matt, this could be a real special inning. They've already hit a home run here, and now the real power is starting to come to the plate. We might be in for a light show.
Oh, 0-2, here it comes. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Good job by the catcher to keep the ball from getting too far away and allowing that base runner to get into scoring position. That keeps the double play in order, which they need, seeing as they've already given up 1 run in this inning.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he holds off there as the count goes even to the Mets left fielder. It's 2-2.
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Nobody out, runner on first. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Ready with another 2-2. Chop foul over towards the dugout.
He's just fouling him off till he gets something he wants to hit.
8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again.
That's 4 foul balls in a row. He's battling, no doubt.
The 2-2 one more time. And we'll see another pitch here as this ball's chopped foul at home plate. The 2-2 one more time. Hits this one hard the other way, and that's through for a hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, the good ones have that bat control. You see right there, he had a hole on the right side. First baseman was holding, second baseman playing double play depth, and he shot it right through there on the right side for the hit. Nice job.
Here's Lucas Duda now. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. He appeared as a pinch hitter in yesterday's contest. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Well, the first 2 pitches are interesting. Both away from the left-hander. Will he bust him back in and challenge him? This is going to be a good at-bat to watch.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. This is popped up. There to tuck it in is Rendon for the first out. And now a chance to meet the Mets. Danny, who stands out to you?
I'll tell you, this team could really use a turnaround from Cespedes. Look, he's coming off a month where he hit under 200. That's under the Mendoza line, which is like almost unheard of. I guess some guys do it, but man, this guy's really struggling. He's lucky he's still in the lineup.
Here's Neil Walker. His career line against Roark up until this point, 6 for 15. He also has 1 home run. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Nope.
Lays off 1-0.
Ball 1, no strike.
First and second now, 1 man out. In for a strike. It's 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Fouled back. Working for the punch out and the offering. In the dirt here. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Barehanded by Drew. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Noah Syndergaard gets the starting nod for the Mets. What do you have for us on him, H?
Matt, last outing, he couldn't get out of the 4th inning. He just wasn't able to do it. So if you're wondering, talking with the coaching staff over there and the pitching coach in particular, they just want him to give him some length in the game. If he can get to the 5th or 6th inning, they feel like he might have a shot to have a good outing.
In now is Anthony Rendon. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Right there for strike one. These Mets, Harold, as they take the field here today, they've been on the skids recently, losers in 7 of their last 9 ball games.
Well, man, I mean, the road trip got off to a great start. I mean, they got great pitching and defense yesterday, and you win a game, you hold them down to low score, you feel good, and really, you win championships by pitching and defense. And if you can hold teams to low scores, you're going to win a lot of games. So that's what they're preaching today as they head into this ball game.
Here's the 0-2. Takes this the other way to right. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Well, he gets a hanging slider and does a nice job of driving this ball the other way. Great piece of hitting.
Fielder, Ryan Goodwin.
Next batter to the plate, Brian Goodwin. And a good decision there to sweep this away in foul territory and make him try it again. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Showing bunt, but he winds up taking ball 1. Has a look, now the pitch. Now a bunt attempt here, and good hustle to get over and tag him for the out. And a look now at the hometown Nationals starting lineup. Harold, what's the key for him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, Matt, they find themselves already down 1. The big thing here, realize you got a lot of game left. Just score 1 run. Try to get right back in the game, even it up, and play the whole 9 innings. You can't just play part of the game, play the whole game.
Standing in, Trey Turner, one of the better hitters in the game this year, currently 7th in the National League batting race. In there, no balls and a strike. Career numbers versus Syndergaard. The pitcher's owned him. He's a paltry 1 for 11. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. In the dirt, and now let's see. And he is safe at third as he moves up on what's likely to be ruled a wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
1 out and a runner on third. Hit the other way out toward right field. On the move is Bruce. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And the run will come in to score from third as that'll knock things up at 1 apiece.
Adam Lind.
Here's Adam Lind. He comes in with 16 home runs on the season so far. Into the windup and the pitch. And that misses inside 1-0.
Clean slate on the base pass after that sac fly a minute ago, so now's the time to be aggressive with these hitters. Go right after them and try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. And that swung on and fouled straight back. Here's the 2-2 home to Lind. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So 1 run, 1 hit, no errors. And no one left on base. Second inning upcoming from our nation's capital. All tied at 1-1. Here's Jay Bruce now. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year.
Right fielder number 19, Jay Bruce.
First pitch on its way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Tough one to lay off, called a strike.
Two tough pitches. Looking at both of them, they're both the same pitch, it looks like, in the same location. He just wasn't ready for it. You got to be ready for anything now.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in.
I like the pitch right there. Got him to chase a fastball out of the zone. I'd come back with it again.
And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he takes strike three cold on the fastball. One gone.
All right, here's how the Nats line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. We're looking at one of the best defensive teams in the league. They're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. Not many balls get through here. You're going to have to earn it if you want to beat these guys.
At the plate, Travis d'Arnaud. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Here comes the first pitch. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball one. His career line against Roark up until this point, 1 hit in 16 tries. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And that one stayed too low apparently. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Grounded to short. Turner gloves it. Throw gets him 2 down.
Hey, not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Here's the third baseman, David Wright, hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
1-0.
Two out, nobody on. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Calling for it, Taylor. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Mets go down 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the second, tied 1 apiece. Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters now. He enters play hitting down in the 240s for the year.
Matt Wieters.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a changeup right down the middle.
Hey, when one of your better pitches is the straight changeup, you can't be afraid to throw it at any count and at any time. And hey, first pitch, if they're going to take it for strike one, they're going to give it to you. Go ahead and throw it.
Look out over near the on-deck circle as he whistles this one fouled off to the left.
Well, let's take a look at the Mets defense, brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking down there at the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. The thing about Travis, not a big guy, and he's had some injuries along the way. But if he can stay healthy, He's got a great pitching staff to catch.
So coming to the plate, Chris Heisey, and he's been swinging it well the last couple of games. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a liner, but foul. The windup and the 0-1. Second pitch is chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind now 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3.
Batting
Hey,
seventh,
if you've got a good fastball
second
going
baseman,
and they're not handling, keep
Steven
throwing it.
Drew.
Right there, 3 fastballs in a row. He gone.
In now, Steven Drew.
As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a slider, called strike 3 as he couldn't pull the trigger, and the side is retired. Nationals gone in order. We played 2 full innings, and we are tied 1-1. Welcome back to baseball on MLB Network from Nationals Park in D.C. Set to go now in the 3rd. Now to the plate, Noah Syndergaard. 9-1-2 due up.
Syndergaard.
Into the windup and the pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. A fastball that just misses inside.
Well, this is not the way you want to start the inning. You got the opposing pitcher leading off, then you fall behind him 2-0, and he's probably going to sit there and say, throw me 2 or 3 strikes before I swing the bat.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. And this is a called strike at the letters. Looked like ball 3, but make it 2-1 instead. The pitch. Ripped down the first base line. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The shortstop, number 13, Asdrubal Cabrera.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Asdrubal Cabrera. He went deep in his first at bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
He's really throwing the ball well in this game, and the thing to me that stands out is that 2-seamer. He's got great movement, and he's keeping hitters off balance with it.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. And a fastball just a bit up. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. And ooh, that strike zone's getting a little inconsistent now. It's 2-2. Yanked on the ground down the line. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle, and he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
Striding in once again, Curtis Granderson. He drew a walk his first time up. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Way in front of that fastball.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. The 0-2 home. And he misses there. 1-2. Granderson waits on the 1-2. Lifted the other way to left center.
Waiting on it is Goodwin.
And the inning is over. Down in order go the Mets. Home half of the third coming up, tied at 1. At the plate, Michael Taylor. Not the shiniest of batting average as he comes in hitting down in the 220s for the year. First offering on its way. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Two 2-0 pitch on the way. This is line to left. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
Ninth. Pitcher, Tanner Roark.
Now that is an impressive vertical on this dive. As we take a look at it on replay, we can see just how high he had to get up to make that catch. That play might earn him a steak dinner from the pitcher.
Stepping in now, Tanner Roark. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
91-mile-an-hour slider. Man alive, there's not many people that throw that one right there. That is an elite group right there. I would throw that pitch every time.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chuckers. They just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern, but that wasn't the case there. That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees. Good luck hitting that one.
Standing in now, Anthony Rendon. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. The windup and the 0-1. And there's ball 1.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. 2 out, nobody on. And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And that misses, so it's a full count. 3-2.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside, isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
Ready now with the payoff pitch. Hit sharply toward the right side. Bruce is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. Through 3 complete, all tied 1 apiece. Here's Yoenis Cespedes. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie.
Yoenis Cespedes.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Man, I'm a little surprised he's throwing as well as he is. He's pitching less than 40% first pitch strikes, and it's either very deceptive or his stuff is electric to the hitters. Usually that doesn't happen when you're behind that much to have this kind of success.
Down the third baseline. Oh, look at Rendon. The throw. And the first out of the inning is a beautiful one. What a play.
First baseman number 21.
So a fine play down there at the hot corner to take a base hit away, and that would appear to be a good segue to check out the league leaderboard for team fielding percentage. And you can see that these guys are, as we speak, 4th in the NL in that category. Now at the plate, Lucas Duda. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And the pitch. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. Here's the pitch. And another strike. Good fastball under the hands. It's 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And the 0-2 here is fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. That misses. 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Now another 1-2. And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2. Here it comes. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Ready for another chance? Neil Walker. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A changeup over the inside corner. Runner on first here with 1 gone and a 1-1 tie. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Hit on the ground out to short.
Turner fields it cleanly.
On to first, and it's another double play. They're second in the first 4 innings, as that one will retire the side. Into the box now, Brian Goodwin. He'll start things out against Noah Syndergaard as this inning is underway.
Goodwin.
The pitch. And a ball 1-0. That's wide, 2-0.
Well, he clearly read the scouting report. This guy's been sizzling hot, and look at how careful he's been pitching him.
Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Now a slider misses, and that pushes the count to 3-1.
This is one of those rare hitters counts we've seen in this game. They're just having a difficult time getting it going.
Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. Swing and a liner. Foul.
Well, it's clearly on that fastball. He hit that one hard. He just could not keep it fair.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And the pitch. And a slider misses here. 2 balls and a strike. And the pitch on 2-1. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss.
Goodness gracious, Matt. 100 miles an hour. No wonder he swung and missed. You're not catching up to that pitch. No way.
1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the Nationals. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Adam Lind is on deck. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Liner toward right center. And he will run this one down, moving to his left, and that's the second out of the inning.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
Here's Adam Lind. As he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. On the move is Bruce. He makes the play. A great catch on the run to retire the side. Nationals gone in order. 5th inning coming up, tied at 1. Here's Jay Bruce now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The right fielder, number 19, Jay Bruce.
Into the windup and the pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The third baseman, number 5, David Wright.
Here's the third baseman, David Wright. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Very weakly on the ground. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. And this will be fouled away. Another one sent foul. Another 0-2 home. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
He hasn't used that pitch much this game. That's one he's been working on the bullpen, and now he's brought it into the game. If he's able to incorporate that in his stuff, look out.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Chopped weakly to the left. Rendon is there. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Mets go down 1-2-3. Halfway home, all even at 1 apiece. Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters now. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
Down the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The right fielder, number 14, Chris Heisey.
Digging in to try it again, Chris Heisey. First time up, he went down looking. Into the windup and the pitch. And he just misses with a curveball. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
Clearly they're not trying to give him anything to hit, are they? I mean, everything's away, but he's sitting 2-0. Let's see if he extends and maybe looks outside to drive something.
2-1.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
Chased a bad ball up out of the zone. 2-2. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now. 3-2. Here's the pitch. Swing and a little blooper to center. Granderson coasts under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The batter, number 10, second baseman, Stephen Drew.
Stepping in, Stephen Drew. He got called out on strikes his last time through. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
Drew waiting, the 1-0. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at-bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
He's really been good this game. Around the plate, throwing strikes, hasn't walked anybody. Right now he finds himself a little bit of a hole, but he can battle back.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
I really like what he did right there. 2-0, he wasn't able to hit the spot he was shooting for. 3-0, he made a better pitch, and now he sits 3-1. Let's see what he does here.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch.
A swing and a miss at a sinker. The strikeout retires the side. Inning is over.
3 up, 3 down for Washington. We've played 5 full, tied at 1 aside. Striding in once again, Noah Syndergaard. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th.
Syndergaard.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a neck-high fastball that time. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. Curveball got him swinging for the first out.
Well, pitching domination continues. Just a total of 2 runs on the board, so both of these starters should feel really good about their showings. If you love good pitching, this has been the game for you.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. And he takes ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. Played on the backhand. And a great athletic play to get him. Man, wow.
Center fielder
All right, so let's turn to show track for a more in-depth look at that one. Good reaction, great range, and a nice backhanded stop, and the jump throw with a lot behind it all the way across the infield for the out. The numbers don't lie, and that was pretty spectacular. Here's the center fielder, Curtis Granderson. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. The 1-0 now to Granderson. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and that evens the count at 1-1. Two out, nobody on. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Ready on 1-2. Now ball line foul up and over the Nationals dugout. Here he comes again, 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Hit down the line at first, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. And look out, that's in very tight, and it's ball 4. So that's the second walk he's worked in this one.
Yeah, and that seems to be a popular approach when this guy steps in. He can really hurt you with one swing, so I think the idea is mostly not to let this one guy beat you, Matt.
And some action out in that Washington bullpen now as we see both a left-hander and a right-hander throwing. Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. Skied into straightaway right. Heisey sprinting after it. And that's the third out. Mets strand one. Score remains tied 1-1. Digging in to try it again, Michael Taylor. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Fielder, Michael Taylor.
First pitch on its way. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
You know, Matt, he's having great success, but I can't say it's because of the first pitch strike. Now, that's over 60% of the time he's throwing that for a strike, but usually to have this kind of success, you would think the ratio would be much higher.
I got to say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
Boy, he's just been setting him up and knocking him down all afternoon. We've seen a lot of punch-outs from him where he didn't get much resistance. 3 pitches right there, and see you later.
Adam Eaton will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Adam Eaton.
And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit. He'll enter play here up near the 340 mark. 14 homers and 63 runs batted in. The 1-0 delivery. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Granderson is under it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The third baseman, number 6, Anthony Rendon.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Anthony Rendon. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. A high fastball is in there. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A fastball right over the outside corner. One and two. Here it comes. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Squared that one up just a little late.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with a fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Nationals gone in order. Still tied 1 apiece. Back here at Nationals Park, all square at 1 as we get set to start the 7th. But before we do, let's take a look at the game summary to this point. Sammy Solis is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 36, Sammy Solis.
Here's Lucas Duda now. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
Fastball, and oh, he has to bend out of the way of that one.
Well, that's not what they were looking for when they brought him into the game. First pitch nearly hits the first batter he's facing. That's a little bit to be concerned if you're the manager.
Now here's the pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Heisey has a read on it. 1 out.
Now batting, second baseman, Neil Walker.
Here's Neil Walker, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Into the windup and the pitch. Looks at a 2-seamer right down the middle. Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose. And no swing apparently. Ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Bases are empty. 1 man out. Walker lays off there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now.
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
2-2.
Now here's the pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Goodwin over to his left. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, right fielder, Jay Bruce.
Digging in once again, Jay Bruce. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Set to deliver the 0-1. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Ooh, he saws him off with that one, but this will land in foul territory. Still 1-2.
I like the pitch right there. 2-strike fastball out of the zone. See if he'll chase. I'd go even further out this time. See if he chases it again.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Goodwin has a read on it. And the inning is over. Down in order go the Mets. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Next batter to the plate, Brian Goodwin. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Brian Goodwin.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Throw is not in time, and a great job of legging that out as now the go-ahead run is on base to lead off the inning.
The shortstop, Trey Turner.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Here comes the 0-1. And he'll lay off here. It's a ball and a strike to the Washington shortstop. Go ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Fastball called strike. 1-2.
Look, Matt, this guy's got a great sinker. Here's the key. He's got a runner on first base. This is where you can get that ground ball double play. Make him chase that hard sinker and hit it into the dirt and turn one over for you.
Ready on 1-2. And here's a ball hit in the air, but this will wind up being a foul ball. He'll try again. 1-2. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, but this will land foul shy of the wall.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
Again a 1-2. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
You know, these kind of at-bats can drive you crazy when you're on the mound. I mean, he's been ahead of him pretty much the whole time, but he just can't put him away. Not only that, but it's costing him a lot of bullets.
Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of the secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
Into the box, Adam Lind, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. A pitch out. The throw on the pitch out pays off as he is nailed at second base.
Wow, that's a big time throw right there, and it's a tall task to throw him out stealing a bag, but he got rid of it quickly, and it was a good job down there applying the quick tag. They'll have to feel good about that one.
And he looks at one in there. 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Grounded to right at third. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. Nothing doing for Washington. Score remains tied 1-1. Joe Nathan has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 74, Joe Nathan.
Juan Lagares is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th.
Lagares.
strike.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 7 homers and 30 RBIs. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Here's a line drive out to left center, and this is going to get down for a leadoff base hit.
The third baseman
ready for another shot now. David Wright 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First delivery to him on the way. A cold strike on the inside corner. Now the 0-1. Weak chopper up the line. Scooped up on the backhand. And indeed, no look at second. He'll go straight to first and take the sure out. 2 very well pitched games thus far. There you see it. Each team with a 1 and a whole lot of zeros. 1-1 our score at this point in the ball game. Things have been tight throughout. Michael Conforto will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 30, Michael Conforto.
Ball 1. It's his job to get something into the outfield and give that go-ahead run a chance to score from second. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. The 2-0 pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. Goodwin will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 2.
The shortstop, number 13, Asdrubal Cabrera.
Digging in the switch hitter, Asdrubal Cabrera. Lifetime against this particular arm. 2 for 9. First pitch of the at-bat. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Fouled back. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. 1 hit, 1 left. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. All tied at 1-1. Hansel Robles is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 47, Hansel Robles.
Rene Rivera is into the ball game here as he takes over behind the plate.
Number 44, Rene Rivera.
Ready once again, Matt Wieters. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Matt Wieters.
A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. This one skied out toward right. Bruce is right there. One gone.
The right fielder, number 14, Chris Heisey.
Ready for another chance? Chris Heisey. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. And the pitch. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Missed low and inside with it. 1-1. Looks like a left-hander has begun to get loose out in that Mets bullpen. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. Ready on 1-2. Ball 2. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the second time this afternoon.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to. And that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
Jason Wood.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Taken by Walker. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Curtis Granderson will start things off when we return. All tied at 1-1. Wilmer Defoe will come on defensively now as he takes over at second.
Now playing second base, number 1, Wilmer Defoe.
Now at the plate, Curtis Granderson. A couple of walks for him thus
Leading
far.
off for the Mets, center fielder number 3, Curtis Granderson.
Into the windup and the pitch. And some fireworks perhaps to kick off the ninth as that one just about got him.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Oh, and look at this. High in the air and deep. And when this ball comes down, they'll have taken the lead. Home run. A solo home run for Curtis Granderson. 19th home run for him on the season. And the Mets move out to a 2-1 lead.
Yeah, and that's what you call a dream scenario or an absolute nightmare, depending on your viewpoint. A power pitcher on the bump and a power hitter at the plate. A plus B equals see you later. It's simple math, folks.
Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes.
Yoenis Cespedes.
He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play.
Man, he's flirting with danger. He gave up a home run on that very same pitch. And this time he comes right back with it in another dangerous location. He better be careful.
In there, and it's 0-2 now. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Bases are empty here. Nobody out. And he holds off there as the count goes even to the Mets left fielder. It's 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Swing and a liner, but foul. 7th pitch of the at bat coming up. Again, he sends it out of play. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. Sent on the ground out to second. And that's in for a base hit. He's 2 for 4 now.
Textbook hitting, man. My old coach would be proud. Breaking ball, you take it the opposite field. Nice job.
Lucas Duda.
Here's Lucas Duda now. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 0-1 pitch. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he takes a good swing at that one as this is sent down the line in right, but ultimately into the crowd, a foul ball. Here's another 1-2. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Here's Neil Walker. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ready with the 0-1. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Skied in the air to straightaway left. On the run is Goodwin. 2 gone. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The right fielder, number 19, Jay Bruce.
So stepping in, Jay Bruce. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Well, he got a high strike on a fastball right there. That's pretty unusual. Usually early in the count, you're going to see a guy work down in the zone. That high fastball, usually the put-away pitch with 2 strikes. He pitched him backwards right here.
Here's the 0-1. And he chased up and out of the zone. A swing and a miss.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
Too high. 1-2.
I like how he wasted that pitch. It was close enough to tempt the hitter to swing, but now you got him thinking, will he come back with another fastball? You got him set up. Off speed, hard pitch, anything now.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Line drive to center field. Taylor will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. And some dramatics here in the top of the 9th as this home run gives them the lead. Last chance coming up here for the Nationals. It's now 2-1 New York. Jerry Familia takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Jerry Familia.
Now to the plate, Michael Taylor. Lifetime
Leading
against
off for the
Familia.
Nationals here
0
in
for
the
7.
bottom of the ninth, center fielder Michael Taylor.
Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swings through it for strike number 2.
It looks like he just swung right over that sinker right there. What is so hard about a sinker, you have to almost go underneath it and scoop it. If you got one of those swings that goes over the top, you're never going to hit him.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Lays off 2-2 now. Two and 2 count. Here it comes. And he didn't pull the trigger on a good low sinker, but it missed for ball 3.
Well, he finds himself in danger of walking the 8-hitter right here. That's just something you don't want to do. You walk the 8-hitter, the 9-hitter can bunt him over, starts a big inning, he can hit and run. It could lead to a lot of problems.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Lifted in the air out to right. Bruce has a read on it. 1 away. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the ninth as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Emmanuel Burris will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 16, Emmanuel Burris.
And a sinker misses here. No, a called strike. I take that back.
Well, this is kind of the life of a pinch hitter. You maybe get one at bat a game, and it usually comes against a relief pitcher that's absolutely throwing bullets at you.
Now a late bunt attempt here, but he misses strike 2. 1 out, nobody on. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And that'll take care of the pinch hitter here for route number 2.
The third baseman, number 6, Anthony Rendon.
Into the box now, Anthony Rendon. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. He's set, and the pitch. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider. Here it comes on 1-1. Now a swing, and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll put this one away for the final out. And the Mets will put an end to their 3-game skid as this ball game is over.
Well, it's almost automatic for this guy as he puts another game on ice. That's save number 40 for the season. Clearly, this guy is one of the best in the game.
Pitching and defense game, 2-1 the final score this afternoon. Hansel Robles wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. Jeurys Familia hammers down the save, his 40th of the season. So that's a wrap for this afternoon. For Harold, Dan, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game for the victorious New York Mets. 2 runs on 5 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Nationals, 1 run on 2 hits. No errors. They left no runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 39 minutes. Our paid attendance at Nationals Park this afternoon, 41,222. The Nationals thank you for your attendance and remind you to please drive home safely.